Hey everyone, I need your help choosing the next game I'm gonna stream. I just wrapped up X-Men Origins Wolverine, and that was fun, but now it's time to decide a new one. So, I've got 4 games here to choose from, and I'd like you to vote on which one you want to see me play next. So let's take a quick look at each of these games so you can see the selection. But first, there are 3 different ways you can vote. One of them is by leaving a comment on this video with the name of your choice. You could also vote on the YouTube community poll I put up, which I will link below. And the third option is you could go over to X and vote on the pinned poll there. You can vote in all 3 places if you want, and that'll be 3 different votes for the same game if you do that, but that's fine by me, or just one of them. And after about a week, I will tally up the results and see which one of these games wins. So without further ado, let's take a look at our 4 choices. Okay, so here are the 4 choices. We'll just go through them one at a time. First off is probably the least known one. This is Elemental Gearbolt. Maybe the name was different in English, but as you can see, this is a PS1 game. And it's actually pretty cool. So this is like a light gun game with some great artwork. If I pop that out, it's the same as the cover, I guess, but yeah, some great artwork. It's got a slight RPG-ness to it because you can upgrade as you go through the levels. You kind of gain experience and level up as you go through it. But I feel like maybe... This is the gun I have out, by the way, the Namco one. But I feel like I might have had this game back when it was new because it looked familiar when I recently saw it again. But I don't remember anything about it, so it'll basically be like playing it for the first time, if I even did have it back then. But yeah, so I recently came across this, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. I want to play that. So I think that would be pretty interesting. So that's one light gun game. We have another light gun game, and this is the Biohazard Umbrella Chronicles, of course otherwise known as Resident Evil. This one's on the Wii, but I also have the PS3 version, which was digital only. This is obviously the Japanese one. The PS3 one I have is the English version. So I'm not sure which one I would stream, but it's just a matter of what I feel like playing more with is either the Wiimote or the Move. You can use the Move as the gun in the PS3 version. So I'm going to try both out and just see what feels most comfortable, I guess. But this is pretty cool because it goes through, I think, 3 of the older Resident Evil games, but as a first-person light gun game, which seems like a good match for Resident Evil. That's kind of fun. And it's kind of told by the perspective of Wesker. So that's kind of neat. So these are the 2 light gun options. Then as you can see, we've got 2 Marvel options. So because I just recently played through Wolverine, kind of put me on a bit of a Marvel kick. So I wanted to try some other ones. So both on the 360. First up, we've got Captain America Super Soldier. So the Wolverine game was a tie-in for the X-Men Origins Wolverine game. This is a tie-in to the first Captain America movie, the MCU movie. And Captain America is actually voiced by Chris Evans in this, which is neat. And there might be some other voices in it by the actors, I forget. But at least he does the main one. And the combat in this looks pretty cool. So here, obviously, you get to toss around the shield and attack your enemies and stuff like that in those ways. It's sort of a third-person action beat-em-up game. There's also a Thor game, by the way. It's really expensive to get, though, and it's like the worst one. But anyways, I thought that would be a lot of fun. Get into some... And it all takes place like in the 40s, so you get some fun World War II action. And then the other one is probably the most popular one. So this is Ultimate Alliance, or I guess maybe Resident Evil is, but anyways. This is Ultimate Alliance, the first one on the 360. And of course you get to play as many different heroes in this. This one's actually came with Forza 2. This is like a double pack that a few of the 360 games had. So as you can see, they're both in there. But here in Japan, getting the English version of Ultimate Alliance is really expensive. It's hard to get. But luckily, I found this person that was selling this double pack. And maybe nobody was searching for it. It ended up being pretty cheap. But yeah, there's tons of heroes in this to choose from. Get some fun team play, some top-down. action as you run around and fight all kinds of villains and famous characters from the Marvel comics, not the movies. So that seems pretty fun too. So that's it. Those are the choices. Either we get a Marvel game, that's theme number 1. Theme number 2 is a light gun game. So, what do you think? I don't know. So just so you know, Elemental Gearbolt, Resident Evil or Biohazard, Umbrella Chronicles, Captain America Super Soldier, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So there's your choices. Well, there you go. They're all kind of interesting games. We got a couple different themes going on here, so that's fun. I think any of these would be good, so I'm curious to see what you guys think and see what you want to see played. So be sure to vote. Remember, the choices are leave a comment on this video, do the community poll, the YouTube community poll, or go over to X and vote on that poll. Whatever is okay, and we'll see which wins. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, and when this is finished I will post the results. Okay, bye-bye.